Did you know food prices have jumped more than 3% in the last year, outpacing overall inflation? And that's before the newest round of tariffs and supply chain crises fully hit. But here's the good news. Right now, there are some unbelievable grocery deals that most people don't even realize exist. These aren't your regular weekly coupons or clearance bins. These are rare, once-in-a-year opportunities that retailers are quietly offering while shoppers are distracted with back-to-school sales. If you take action now, you could save your family hundreds of dollars before these bargains disappear at the end of September. Today, I'm counting down the 7 most important deals, the ones that will make the biggest difference for your pantry and your wallet. And trust me, number 3 on this list involves a loophole at Costco that could save you over $200 in a single trip. So let's dive straight in. Deal number 7, vanilla extract, the ultimate pantry investment. We're starting with a product that might shock you, pure vanilla extract. Most people think of vanilla as just a baking flavoring. But right now, vanilla extract is more like liquid gold. Here's why. Madagascar, which produces 80% of the world's vanilla, was recently hit by 2 devastating cyclones. Thousands of vanilla farms were wiped out, and to make matters worse, new tariffs just slapped an additional 15% cost on imports. That means pure vanilla extract is about to skyrocket in price. In fact, some bottles are already selling for over $5 an ounce. But here's the loophole. Costco still has large bottles for as little as 62 cents per ounce. That's not a typo. A bottle that normally costs $40 to $60 at other stores is under $10 at Costco, while supplies last. And here's the kicker. Unlike milk or bread, vanilla extract actually gets better with age. It develops deeper, richer flavors over time, just like wine. If stored properly in dark bottles away from light and heat, it can last for decades. Yes, decades. That means buying vanilla today is not just stocking up, it's an investment. Families will sacrifice a lot of luxuries during tough times, but they won't give up baking. Which makes vanilla one of the smartest inflation-proof staples you can grab right now. Deal number 6, jasmine rice, before Southeast Asia locks down. Next up, rice lovers, this one is crucial, jasmine rice. Jasmine rice is already a favorite for its fragrance and buttery texture, but what most people don't know is that it's facing a crisis. Imports from Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam, 3 of the world's biggest suppliers, are being crushed by tariffs of nearly 20%. Add in the fact that shipping costs from Southeast Asia have nearly tripled since spring, and you can see why experts are warning that jasmine rice could double in price by next year. But here's the window of opportunity. Right now, Walmart, Target, and Amazon are still selling premium jasmine rice at pre-crisis prices. In fact, Amazon's Subscribe and Save option drops the cost as low as 7 cents per ounce. That's so low that even restaurants are buying retail stock to keep their kitchens running. Why is jasmine rice such a smart buy beyond flavor? Because it stores beautifully. Unlike regular white rice, jasmine rice holds its nutritional value and taste for decades if stored properly. Here's the trick. Keep it in airtight containers with oxygen absorbers. Those little packets you see in jerky bags work perfectly. Done right, your rice will stay fresh for decades. And here's something most people don't know. Jasmine rice's natural oils not only give it that distinctive aroma but also provide better nutrition and more satiety per serving. That means your family actually eats less while feeling fuller, saving you even more money in the long run. Deal number 5, canned tuna, protein before it becomes luxury. Protein lovers, pay close attention. Canned tuna may not sound glamorous, but it's about to become one of the most valuable proteins on the market. Here's why. Thailand, Vietnam, and China, 3 of the biggest tuna suppliers, are all facing crushing tariffs ranging from 19% to 30%. At the same time, the aluminum cans used for packaging have doubled in cost because of new steel tariffs. Put it all together and you've got a recipe for skyrocketing prices. Some seafood processors are even switching to plastic pouches just to stay alive. But here's the incredible deal. Right now, Costco and Aldi still have canned tuna for as low as 17 cents an ounce. And if you buy through Amazon Subscribe and Save, the cost drops to just 14 cents per ounce. That's cheaper than most dog food. The reason tuna is so powerful is simple. It delivers more complete protein per dollar than almost any other food on Earth. A single can contains around 25 grams of premium protein, plus omega-3s and selenium, all for under $2. Storage is easy too. Keep your cans in a cool place, like a basement, and rotate them every few months. Stored correctly, tuna remains fresh and nutritious for years. And here's a pro tip: mix your varieties. Chunk Light has lower mercury, while Albacore delivers more omega-3s. Together, they create a powerhouse protein stash that doubles as excellent barter material in emergencies. Deal number 4, chocolate chips, before cocoa prices explode. Chocolate lovers, brace yourselves. Cocoa supplies are crashing, and chocolate could soon be as expensive as fine wine. Ivory Coast and Ecuador, two of the world's biggest cocoa producers, just got hit with tariffs. On top of that, global cocoa production has plunged to a 40-year low. What does that mean for you? Chocolate chips are about to become a luxury item. In fact, some bakeries are already panic buying 50 pounds at a time just to stay afloat. But here's your chance. Costco and Sam's Club are still offering Nestle chocolate chips for just 20 cents an ounce. That's less than half of what most grocery stores are charging. And here's something most people don't realize: chocolate chips actually age like wine. Stored properly in vacuum-sealed bags and kept in the freezer, they last indefinitely and even taste better over time. Plus, they're not just a sweet treat. Chocolate chips are dense in calories, antioxidants, and magnesium, making them a survival food during emergencies. One bag can provide enough energy for an adult to last an entire day. The smart move? Buy in bulk now. Large bags give you the best savings, and based on current price forecasts, stocking up today could save you more than $80 by spring. Deal number 3, sugar, the sweet survival staple. Sugar might seem ordinary, but what's happening in the global sugar market is anything but. Brazil, India, and Thailand, the 3 largest producers, are all facing climate disasters. Drought, floods, and energy shortages have crippled production. At the same time, India has banned exports altogether. As a result, sugar futures have jumped nearly 80% in just a few months. And while wholesale costs are soaring, retail prices are still surprisingly low, about 5 cents per ounce at Walmart, Aldi, and Dollar General. That means retailers are losing money just to move stock. But those days are about to end. Here's why sugar is worth hoarding. It's not just for coffee and baking. Sugar is a powerful preservation tool. You can use it to can fruit, ferment foods, or even as a natural antiseptic. During emergencies, sugar has even been used as currency. And here's the kicker: sugar literally never spoils. Archaeologists have found sugar thousands of years old that's still edible. Stored in airtight containers with a few bay leaves to keep out moisture and insects, sugar lasts forever. One simple trick: buy sugar in 25-pound bags, then break it down into smaller vacuum-sealed portions. This prevents waste and saves you hundreds of dollars a year compared to buying small bags. Deal number 2, canned vegetables, before steel costs explode. Next up, let's talk about a staple most people overlook: canned vegetables. Here's the hidden crisis: the price of steel and aluminum has more than doubled this year, thanks to new tariffs. That means the can holding your vegetables is often more expensive than the food inside it. Manufacturers are already warning of 40% to 60% price hikes coming in the next 2 months. But for now, stores like Target, Dollar General, Walmart, and Aldi are still selling canned vegetables for around 70 cents a can. That's pre-crisis pricing that won't last long. The nutrition is better than you think, too. Studies show that canned vegetables are often more nutritious than fresh produce because they're flash frozen at peak ripeness. For example, canned tomatoes have 35% more lycopene than fresh ones. Here's the smart storage trick: label the tops of your cans with purchase dates and rotate them first in, first out. Store them in the coolest part of your home, not the kitchen. A basement at 60 degrees can extend shelf life by years beyond the printed date. And if you're meal prepping, canned vegetables are a goldmine. Families are creating budget-friendly crockpot meals with just 3 cans and some rice, feeding a family for under $4. Deal number 1, coffee, before Brazil's crisis gets worse. Finally, let's end with the deal that will hit hardest if you ignore it, coffee. Brazil, which produces 40% of the world's supply, just suffered its worst agricultural disaster in decades. Frost wiped out hundreds of thousands of acres of coffee plants. At the same time, shipping costs have exploded nearly 300%. The result? Coffee futures have already jumped 65% in the last 3 months, but retail prices haven't caught up yet. Right now, Costco and Sam's Club are still selling Maxwell House for 36 cents an ounce. That's a bargain compared to what's coming. Industry insiders warn coffee prices could triple by December, meaning $20 per pound coffee could soon be normal. Here's why coffee is such a smart buy. It's not just your morning pick-me-up. Coffee has been used as an investment commodity during past financial crises because it stores well, holds value, and people are deeply loyal to it. To make it last, store your coffee like the pros do. Divide it into 1-pound portions, vacuum seal each one with an oxygen absorber, and freeze them. Done right, your coffee will taste fresh for up to 3 years. And here's a pro tip: different beans age differently. Ethiopian beans actually improve after 6 months, while Colombian beans peak around 1 year. Knowing this lets you rotate your stockpile for maximum flavor while saving serious money. So there you have it, the 7 grocery deals you must grab right now before prices explode. From vanilla extract and jasmine rice to tuna, chocolate chips, sugar, canned vegetables, and coffee, these aren't just pantry staples. They're smart investments against inflation. The window to act is closing fast. Don't wait until prices double or shelves go bare. Even picking up just 2 or 3 of these items today could save you hundreds over the next year. Remember, being prepared isn't panic, it's protection. Stay smart, stay stocked, and most importantly, don't be like the neighbor who waits too long and ends up paying double.